Welcome to another Division 2 video. Today I'll be showing you my infinite seeker mine build. For this build I use the demolitionist. And the reason you want to use this is because of the 10% increased explosive damage that you get. As you can see, explosive ordnance, 10% increased explosive damage affects explosive, grenades, skills, and effects. Just make sure you have your gun activated, whichever gun you're using. Let's move on to the main part of the build. For the guns, I'm using the test subject on the Scorpio and the TDI card. For the test subject, the main reason I'm using it is because of the perfectly in sync. Eating an enemy grants 20% skill damage for 5 seconds. Using a non-shield skill or damaging an enemy with a skill grants 20% weapon damage for 5 seconds. Damage increases are doubled while both buffs are active at the same time. I also have in sync rolled on the handgun. And then for the Scorpio, I use this because it's a very strong shotgun. If enemies creep up behind you, you can take them down pretty quickly. For the gear, I'm using a waveform holster, a channel light chest piece, and 4 hardwired. The 4 hardwired gives you 15% skill haste, 15% skill damage, and 30% repair skills. Feedback loop is the main reason why we're using hardwired, and if you look at the talent, whenever you use or cancel a skill, your other skill's cooldown is automatically reduced by 30%, while increasing total skill damage and repair by 10% for 20 seconds. Feedback loop can occur once every 20 seconds. So while you're playing, you want to break one skill down or use it to activate the other. And it's pretty quick. So for each piece of the hardwired, I roll skill damage on it. Skill damage, skill damage, skill damage. And you want to look for pieces with skill haste. I'm also using, for the mask, the chest piece, and the backpack, a 12% skill haste mod. For the chest piece, you want to look for one that has skill haste and skill damage. For mine, I have repair skills and skill damage, but I am looking for another piece with skill haste. But this one will do for now, since I was able to roll glass cannon on it. And glass cannon, all damage you deal is amplified by 25%. All damage you take is amplified by 50%. So this is a good talent for this build. Let's move down to the waveform holster. For the waveform, I have skill damage and skill haste. And for the talent, alternating current, generate a stack of 3% skill damage on one of your skills every second, capping at 10 stacks. After 10 seconds at the cap, the stacks transfer to your other skill. The process then repeats ad infinitum. So all the pieces work together to amplify your skill damage. For this build, I'm using the seeker mine and artillery turret. You can always switch out the artillery turret for something else. Let's look at the seeker mine. For PvP, I use the explosive seeker mine, and for PvE, I use the cluster mine. Let's look at the mods. From the left, I'm using a 4.8 damage mod. In the middle, I'm using a 4.9 damage mod. And on the right, I'm using a 7.1% health mod. For the artillery turret, I'm using the 10% damage mod, the +1 extra mortar ammo, and 7.1% skill haste mod. And that's it for the build, guys. This build is pretty fun to play with, so try it out if you haven't tried before, and let me know how it goes. If you like the video, give me a like, subscribe to the channel. And until next time, I'll catch you in the next one.